In a small, humble village nestled between rolling hills and clear, winding rivers, there lived a man named Imran. Outwardly, Imran was known for his kindness and gentle smile, always willing to help others, no matter how busy he was. He ran a small shop at the edge of the village, selling spices, teas, and simple goods to his neighbors. It was his only source of income to support his beloved family, a devoted wife, Layla, and their two young children, Rami and Safa. Imran worked tirelessly, but despite his efforts, he found himself struggling to make ends meet. Imran's heart was often heavy with worry, but he hid it well behind a soft smile, not wanting his family to sense his burden. Every evening as he returned home, he looked into the eyes of his children, who adored him, and felt the weight of his responsibility deepen. The nights had become his only refuge, a time when he could sit alone in prayer, pouring his heart out to Allah, asking for strength, for guidance, and for a way to help his family break free from the grip of poverty. One particularly difficult evening, as the sun set behind the hills, Imran returned home feeling more defeated than ever. As he approached the house, he saw his young son, Rami, sitting alone on the doorstep, gazing down at his worn-out shoes. The sight stopped Imran in his tracks. Rami's gaze was distant, carrying a quiet sadness that pierced Imran's heart. It was a reminder of his own struggles as a boy, a time when he too had dreamed of lifting his family out of hardship. Seeing Rami like this, Imran felt his heart sink further. That night, after his family had gone to sleep, he sat on his prayer mat, hands raised, and in a voice barely above a whisper he prayed, "Ya Allah, I am trying, but I feel so weak. Please give me strength. Show me a way to provide for my family and fulfill my duty as a father and a husband." The next morning, Imran awoke before dawn to attend Fajr prayer at the village mosque. As he stepped out into the crisp morning air, he felt the lingering weight of his worries pressing on his shoulders. After the prayer, he stayed a while, reflecting quietly in the peaceful stillness of the mosque. As he prepared to leave, he noticed Malik, a wise elder in the village, who often offered advice and guidance to those around him. Malik approached Imran with a gentle smile, sensing the heaviness in his friend's heart. "Imran," Malik greeted him warmly, "come, sit with me for a moment. It seems that you carry a burden today." Imran hesitated, but feeling the kindness in Malik's eyes, he sat beside him. Slowly, he began to speak of his struggles, of his fear of failing his family, and of the quiet guilt that plagued him each night. Malik listened with patience, his eyes reflecting deep empathy. After a thoughtful pause, he placed a hand on Imran's shoulder and spoke gently. "My dear Imran, sometimes our struggles are not signs of failure. They are whispers from Allah, calling us to draw closer to Him. Have you ever thought that perhaps this hardship is an invitation for you to place your trust in Allah more deeply?" Imran looked down, feeling the weight of Malik's words. "I don't know, Malik. I have tried everything. I work as hard as I can, but nothing seems to change." Malik nodded, his gaze steady and comforting. "Have you tried giving, Imran? Even a small act of charity, a single coin, can bring barakah, blessings beyond what we can imagine. Charity isn't only for the wealthy. It is a gift from Allah for those who seek His mercy. When we give for His sake, He promises to multiply it in ways we may not see right away, but the blessings will come." Imran listened unsure, yet intrigued. Could giving, even when he had so little, truly be the answer he had been seeking? He left their conversation with a spark of curiosity, determined to try, even if he didn't fully understand. Determined to follow Malik's advice, Imran decided to set aside a small amount each day, even if it was only a few coins, to give to those in need. At first, he struggled. Each time he gave, a voice in his mind questioned him. How can you give to others when your own family needs so much? But he silenced these doubts, reminding himself of Malik's words and trusting in Allah's promise of barakah. One day, as he was packing up his shop, a stranger approached, weary and hungry. Imran noticed the exhaustion in the man's eyes and felt a pang of empathy. With quiet determination, he shared what little food he had, even though he worried about his own family's needs. The stranger thanked him with a grateful smile, and Imran felt a warmth fill his heart, as if a small weight had lifted. As the days passed, Imran noticed subtle but undeniable changes in his life. A regular customer offered to pay in advance for an order, giving Imran a boost in income that he hadn't expected. On another day, a kind villager who had benefited from Imran's small acts of kindness came by with tools to repair the roof of his shop, free of charge. With each small act of charity, Imran felt his own heart growing lighter, as if Allah was quietly lifting the burdens he had carried for so long. Life, however, has a way of testing us just when we begin to feel hopeful. One night, a fierce storm swept through the village, with rain and wind tearing at the rooftops and flooding the roads. The next morning, Imran found his shop badly damaged, the roof partially collapsed under the weight of the rain. His heart sank as he looked at the wreckage, feeling the familiar pang of despair creeping in. Seeing his sadness, Layla placed a gentle hand on his shoulder and whispered, "Remember, Imran, Allah is with those who are patient. Perhaps this is a test, another step in the journey he has planned for us." Drawing strength from her words, Imran gathered his family together and led them in prayer, seeking Allah's guidance and mercy. The village soon learned of Imran's situation, and a remarkable thing began to happen. Villagers came forward, offering their help to repair his shop. Malik arrived with materials, while others offered their time and support. Together, they rebuilt Imran's shop, and through their combined efforts, it emerged even stronger than before. In that moment, as he watched his friends and neighbors working to restore his livelihood, Imran felt a profound realization settle within him. His small acts of charity had created a ripple effect, a circle of kindness and unity that had come back to support him in his time of need. What had begun as his personal struggle had transformed into a source of strength and compassion for the entire community. One evening, as Imran watched his children play outside, he called Rami to sit beside him. Looking into his son's eager eyes, Imran said, "My dear son, remember this. True strength is not in what we keep for ourselves. It is in what we give to others for the sake of Allah. Allah sees even the smallest acts of kindness and multiplies them in ways we cannot always understand." Rami looked up at his father, absorbing his words with a new sense of admiration. Imran had not only provided for his family, but had also taught his son a lesson that would carry through generations. Through his journey, Imran learned that wealth is not measured by what we possess, but by the hearts we touch. His story became a reminder for his family and the entire village that Allah's mercy is vast, and that through trust, charity and patience, even the heaviest burdens can lead to the greatest blessings. And so, Imran's story became a beacon of hope, a reminder that in every hardship there is a hidden blessing. Allah's wisdom is beyond our understanding, yet His mercy is always near, guiding us even when we cannot see the way forward. For anyone facing a similar struggle, remember this: while we may not understand every trial, we can trust that Allah is always refining us, drawing us closer to His light. Found inspiration in Imran's journey? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Explore more stories on InnerNafs, and let's continue this journey of faith and resilience together.